Spencer, obviously a tough day for the offense. Just were they doing something you weren't expecting, or was it just you guys were a little off today?
I think a little mixture of both. That's probably the best defense in the country, and we put ourselves into some bad situations. They did a good job checking a lot of the stuff versus our looks, and they just played harder than us. And as a group, myself, we all got to play better. So, it's not the end of the world. We're going to get back to work tomorrow and this week and get back on track.
Hey, Spencer, can you take us through those 2 interceptions that you had and just kind of what your thought process was and what ended up playing out compared to what you were thinking?
Yeah. On the first one, we hit a big shot down the field, great play by Jaheim. And then we had a play action, roll out right, throw back to Juju up the seam. I tried to throw it back shoulder, and the DB, made a good play on Juju, kind of swiped by him and made a play on the ball. He made a good play. I could have probably gave that another second to develop. And then the second one, we're down by I don't know how much it is, and I'm just throwing it up to Jaheim, and, we had a chance to make that play, and they made a good play on it. So, we needed some shots at that time. We couldn't just run the ball and check it down all game. We had to take some shots.
Spencer, Coach Beamer talked just now about playing more winning football down to down consistently. What do you specifically in this offense have to do to play more winning football down in and down out?
It's a lot of things. I mean, it's not just one thing. Personally, I have to limit the turnovers, the interceptions, especially because we'll be throwing the ball a lot. So, you got to limit that. I felt like we ran the ball decent today when we were on a roll. It's just we got to clean up everything, I think, and just getting a better flow and not get ourselves in bad situations and not getting these 3rd and longs and this and that. We just got to make it easier for ourselves, and we're not right now.
You mentioned a second ago you felt like Georgia was playing harder on defense. What do you chalk that up to, and how do you go about kind of fixing that?
Well, I think they just had a good scheme versus us. I think they were coached up well. They, had a good idea of what we were trying to do, and they exploited it. So, we didn't. It was our off day. We didn't have a great day as a group.
Spencer, Juice had 8 catches last week, none today. Georgia just take him away from you. And what do you got to do to get the ball to guys like Josh, Jaheim, Juice that have kind of been there for you?
Man, we just got to get them the ball. Like, we got to probably not – we just got to trust them and get them the ball, get them in better situations. It shouldn't be, that difficult, but we should be getting them the ball. Those guys are great playmakers, and for Juice not to catch the ball this week or get a target, it's tough.
Last one, Rick.
Hey, Spencer, when you have a day like this on offense where you just can't get it clicking, you have some turnovers, is it, a tendency for guys just to start pressing and trying to do maybe just a little too much just to get something going?
Yeah, when you're down, you don't want to press, but at some point, like in a game like this, we never want to be in a situation like this again, obviously, but you have to press when you're down 38, 40 points and you have 0 points on the board. You have to throw shots to your playmakers to let them go try to make a play. You got to trust them. You just got to make big plays. Like I said, we probably couldn't check the ball down the rest of the game if we wanted to score, but yeah, that's a good answer.
Thank you, Spencer.
Thank you, guys.